Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Today is Wednesday, got a lot going on today. Bunch of different things I'm going to talk about. First off, we're going to do eBay sales. That's kind of irregular. Only sold 4 things. It's going to go pretty quick, but I had a really good dollar amount in one super big sale. I'm going to talk about some boxes that I picked up. Shipping boxes. I know it's not an exciting topic, but it is a very important topic when it comes to reselling. Always having the right size boxes around to make things quick and easy. It's one of the things that I preach about, having a lot of good packing materials and having the right things to make your job easier, but I don't always incorporate that. And the other day I went in on Amazon, bought a bunch of boxes, bought a bunch of mailers, and one of them turned out to be perfect because my shipment arrived yesterday and I sold the item that's going to fit in that box perfectly. At least I hope. We'll find out. We're going to do a little live experiment together and see if the item that I'm going to ship in that box works. So we're going to talk about that later. I think we're going to have an appearance by KK. She sold a couple things, and then I went over to my local thrift store, the one that I like the most. Went there with my wife and daughter. We actually had breakfast beforehand. The store was already open. They'd probably been open for a half an hour. All the regulars were in there in the morning and got all the good stuff. But I went through and had a fantastic haul out of there a half hour after everybody went in. So stay tuned. Let's get going. First up, sales. Yeah, 4 items sold, but the total is it's like over $500 for these 4 items. Yeah, it was a really good day. One big sale. First up, we got a card set. This is the first time I've sold one of these, so you haven't seen me sell this card yet. This is from Nickelodeon called Real Monsters. That's what it looks like. I never watched the show. My daughter never watched the show. Don't know too much about it, but saw that these sell pretty good, so I picked up as many of these as I could when I was getting all these non-sport card sets, but they didn't have too many of these. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. All right, next we're going with this guy, or this girl, I guess here. This is Sarah, the pink squirrel, Squishmallow. Squishmallows are pretty hot right now, one of the in-stuffed animals, and this was actually a Goodwill find. Got it for $1.98, and I had it in my store for $30 free shipped. Didn't want it sitting around too long. Don't know how long the Squishmallow craze is gonna last. Somebody sent me an offer for $23 shipped, and I took it. Next up, we got this little guy. This is Louie the Lumberjack from NAU, Northern Arizona University. I actually sold one of these probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, but it had the box with it. This one was just a loose figure, picked it up for just a couple dollars, and this figure does really well. I'm trying to keep him from his head shaking all over the place. It's only a little 5.5-inch long figure. It's not a really tall bobblehead like the regular size ones, but this guy does really well. It's pretty rare, but I had 3 of them. I sold the one in the box, I just sold this one, and I have another loose one that I listed yesterday after this sold. But this guy sold for $80, $79.99 plus shipping. Yeah, this is a really popular bobblehead out here, and yeah, it was great to find these. The one that I have listed today, I only paid $1 for that one, so I'm always on the lookout for this guy. Yes. The big sale of the day. Yeah, it's this here. It's the sports card set. I'm going to open it up. It is right here. Look how many cards there are in pages. This is 1969 Topps baseball. And this set is in really bad condition. Yeah, you can't make a set that's in much worse condition than this. Now, it is missing 2 cards. Really, the 2 biggest cards in the set, Mickey Mantle and Nolan Ryan. It's his second-year card. Those cards are both pretty expensive, so this set doesn't include the 2 of those, but it includes Reggie Jackson's rookie. It's got Pete Rose, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Roberto Clemente, although I'll show you the pictures. The Roberto Clemente looks like it got ran over by a truck. It's in rough condition. But even still, as this set is, I got $400 for this set. Yeah, $399.99, and it sold pretty quickly. It sold in less than a day. Maybe I could have got more. I really didn't know what to price this at. Now, I paid $200 for it, so I figured if I could double my money, that was a great price, and that's what I did. It went from $200 to $400 minus fees, so I'm gonna net what, $150 somewhere in there. So really great sale. I'm happy that it sold quickly. Didn't want this sitting around too long. I was actually, when I paid $200 for it, I didn't really know what I'd get out of it, so it was sort of an experiment to see how I did on a set that's in really, really, really poor condition, but still highly sought after. So that's it. 4 sales, but over $500. So I love days like this, high dollar items selling, not just selling the $5 items all day long. So good day of sales. Let's slide in a little clip here. I think I filmed KK after she sold a couple items. I think I still have that clip. If I do, I'll slide it in here. All right, I'm here with KK and we're talking Squishmallows. Yeah, this is a Squishmallow that we found at the Five Below store. They must be selling a lot of these because they actually had a limit on 4 of them. We found 2 of them in the store, 2 of the exact same. And we figured this was a good way for KK to make a little extra money on this item. So, what? Yeah, she's dropping it there. So this is like a Hello Kitty Squishmallow, I guess. At least that's what it says on the tag.
Yes.
It's black. It has a blue sash. I don't know, but it's what it is. Squishmallows are popular right now. We bought 2 of them, or she bought 2 of them, listed them on eBay that night, and they both sold within the first day and a half. So that's fantastic. And I'm gonna zoom in here, and we're gonna talk about prices. So here's what she paid. Paid $5.39 with tax, fees of $2.69. It's gonna cost us $3.85 to ship. We're just gonna ship them in this. We have one of these padded envelopes. Fits in there. It's a stuffed animal. It squishes. It's a Squishmallow. It's not going to get hurt. We sold them for $17.99 each for a net profit of $6.06 times 2. So 606 times 2 is what, KK? What's 606 plus 606?
I'm trying to think about that.
What's the first 6 plus 6?
12.
Okay, what's the next 6 plus 6?
12.
Okay, so we got $12.12 net profit. Thumbs up. So really quick flip. I think we can go look for some more of these at Five Below, and she can keep selling these, whether we find more of these black ones or some other ones. If they're going to sell this quickly, maybe we can get $19 or $20 each for them rather than $17.99 and make a little extra money. So what do you think, KK? Think that's a good idea?
Yes.
All right, we're going to head back to Five Below today. Next up, I'm talking mailing boxes, but one in particular here. There's one game that I like to sell a lot. Again, I'm going to flip around. We're going to show you a different angle, and we're going to show you the game that I like to sell. All right, here it is. I say I like to sell them. So look, here's all the games. So we got Tripoli. We got the 65th version, 65th, just the special edition. We got the vintage turntable Tripoli, and then we got up here, we got the dime edition. 75 years. And I actually already pulled one off the shelf that you'll see here in just a minute. Now here is the box that I bought for. I just got these in yesterday. It's this size, 16 by 16 by 13, and I'm hoping that this works perfectly for these type of games. It might actually be a little bit bigger than I need, but I'm crossing my fingers on this one because I just bought a pack of 25, I think, of these, and they cost about I can't remember exactly, $1.25 to $1.50 a piece. They're not cheap. But what's great about these is I won't have to Frankenbox this item. And that's the worst part of selling these games sometimes, is having to find a box or make one that works right for you. So I want to get some boxes that are going to work because I'm always buying these games when I find them. So let me get this box taped up and we'll come back in a sec. All right, here's the moment of truth. I got this turntable AAA game. This just sold on Amazon, and this one sold for $39.99. So $40 plus shipping for this game. This is actually the first time I've ever found the tournament AAA game. You saw it in my stack of games that I have just about every version of it available. I think this is going to fit right into this box perfectly like I like. So let's see. So yeah, look at that. Fits in there perfect. The game's actually probably about 2.5 inches tall, so we got a little bit extra room. I'll throw a couple pieces of paper on top. Throw an invoice on there, and I'll put another little piece of paper right there. But look at this. Perfect, no Frankenboxing. I got the perfect size box for these games. I'm really happy that I finally got these, and like I said, I got these in at the right time. I sold the game on Amazon yesterday, and my order was delivered yesterday, so big thumbs up to timing. We're going to talk about this little thrift run that we did, but first, hit thumbs up if you haven't already. That helps me out and helps this video a lot, and if you're new, you're watching for the first time, you like this type of content, thrifting, reselling, eBay, Amazon, all that, please hit the subscribe button down below. Help support the channel as well. And I always appreciate the comments you leave down below. So let's get into that thrift trip. Yeah, so my daughter and I and wife went to have some breakfast right next to where my favorite thrift store is, called DI. It's Deseret Industries. They're out here in Arizona. We have 3 of them. And they're a really good store. Prices are great. You can find a lot of stuff there. But the problem is the competition is pretty fierce every morning. There's people that get there 45 minutes before the store opens. I would typically get there 20 to 30 minutes before it opens, and I'd probably be 10 to 15 people back in line already. And since it's been hot here in Arizona, I just kind of said, forget it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I haven't actually been there in about 3 weeks. And I went there this morning just because of how we were so close. But the store had already been open for a half hour. And I figured all the pros had been through the store and gotten everything good. But there wasn't. There was tons of good stuff. I bought a lot. It's all over here. So we're going to check it out. Now, first up, I found some plates. I don't usually buy a lot of plates and that type of stuff. It's a pain to ship and pack and all that. But if it's a good enough profit, I'll go ahead and do it. What's neat about these is we got Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. And this is like these sketch pattern plates called Sketchbook, if you can read that on the back. There's 1 Minnie and 4 Mickey. Now, I probably could have just bought the 4 Mickey and sold it as a set. But since they're only $2 a plate, I have $10 into the 5 plates here. And I'm hoping to get like $40 to $50 for these. I'll throw a couple comps up on the screen of some of these items. But these are really cool. Each plate's the same. It's not like they have a different design. We were actually hoping that there was a goofy one because my wife collects goofy items. There was not. So we got 4 Mickeys, 1 Minnie, $10, hoping to turn it into 40 or 50. So that was a good starter. Here's the next item. Yeah, Pac-Man. But check this out. Hopefully there's not copyright on the Pac-Man sounds. Let's see what happens here when I plug him in. Yeah, how awesome is that? So you got this Pac-Man light. There's no power switch, but when you turn him on and plug him in, he makes the Pac-Man noises. So pretty cool. It was only $3. I have no idea what it's worth. I don't know if this is a $10 item. Might put it in my antique booth if it's fairly cheap. If I can sell it on eBay for more, I will. But come on, it's Pac-Man. To continue the great finds, look at this. Space Maker Black & Decker can opener. Tested it, worked. It was $6? $4. It was only $4. And if you don't know already, Space Maker products, it almost doesn't matter what type it is. Can openers, radios, coffee makers. They make other Space Maker stuff too, I'm sure. But this one is really good. First off, it's Black & Decker. It's a great brand. It still has the mounting bracket inside, so that's really important too. So it has everything in here. It's complete in the box. I haven't sold a used one of these in a while. The last couple I found have actually been brand new, and they sell for over $100. But I'm guessing $40 to $60 probably for a used one of these. All right, we got a few small little things. This will go to my antique booth. It's just this little Drama Queen metal sign here. It was $3. My guess is I'll probably get like 8 in my booth. So not a huge profit, but again, I just got to keep fresh inventory going in there. This is probably another antique booth. I don't think these sell for a whole lot on eBay. I will double check to see if this Darth Vader Build-A-Bear, he's got the little Build-A-Bear logo, and let's see. So yeah, he works. He's got the sound in there. So big plus. He was only $3. Again, I'll see what they're selling for on eBay, but if not, I'll put it in my booth probably for 12 to 15 bucks. And the last item or items that I got, 2 more football helmets. So look, these are both Schutt football helmets, and they're both, well, no, one's a small, one's a medium. So they're different sizes. I thought maybe they came from the same person, but found these $6 a piece. These are nice newer Schutt helmets. My guess is these are $40 to $50 helmets each. So not too shabby of a thrift haul considering all of the pros went through there before I did. It was pouring here in Arizona this morning, so maybe that kept some people away and not as many people went through the store. But either way, I'm happy. I got a great thrift haul and I'm gonna make some good money off of that. All right, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for, hitting the buttons and stuff down below like you're supposed to. So that's it. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.